Greetings everyone, this is YSGuru from Japan Gaming, and today I'm going to show you how to be an armor farmer. Actually, there's quite a few videos about this technique, but today I'm going to kind of put my own twist on it, or show you my own version of the best way that this works. Now, technically you can do this, kind of away from keyboard AFK armor farm in the main game, but it's pretty hard. So the best stage is Shifting Mountain, stage 17 from the first DLC pack. And I'm doing this in normal difficulty. A lot of the videos say to do this in easy difficulty, but in normal the enemies spawn slightly faster. So I recommend just doing it normal, because it's just as easy. So first we're going to fly forward and destroy the first ant-hole here. And you could probably leave the NPCs to deal with the enemies while you prepare to destroy the next hole over here, which is a red ant hole. Now, I highly recommend doing this split screen. Of course, you can just do it solo, but this way you can double up on the armor, so both characters that you're playing with will get the armor. And if you're having trouble getting the split screen to work on PC, I'm on PC by the way for this video, I have another kind of tutorial video that I made that might help you get the split screen to work. So there were two green ant holes that appeared there, and before killing the ants I'm going to come over here so that I'm ready for the next hole. There's going to be a yellow ant hole that appears over here, and basically this is all just really quick setup. So as soon as you destroy that, come over here. Now, most videos want you to do the farm right here on this hole over here that's going to appear. This is a spider hole. I don't know why you'd want to do that. It's a waste of time, because then you have to destroy it and you have to do some more stuff before the end of the level, so don't do it that way. Just destroy that spider hole, and then two holes are going to appear. One is a gold ant hole, which I just destroyed. And the last one is a hole of the silver spiders. Now this is the last hole in the stage, and this is the one you want to keep. So kind of, maybe lead the silver spiders away from this hole. And remember, you don't want to destroy this hole. And make sure you kill all the silver spiders. There's one more here. And then we're going to do the boring part, which is we're going to aim straight up, and you can use the Master Rapier or the Master Rapier Thrust, whatever you want. And the spiders spawn directly, slightly above the hole here. And so if you're aiming straight up, you won't destroy the hole by accident. And you'll instantly kill all of the, silver spiders. Diamond spiders, whatever you want to call them. And I have my mouse set to kind of a little auto aim, and now I'm controlling the second character here. But basically, since the rapier has such an incredibly fast reload, and if you're doing this on PlayStation or some other system where you have a controller, what you can do is just put a rubber band and a little bit of a eraser holding down the button. So you have your wing diver, holding the button here. And this is the AFK farm. Basically a bunch of items, especially armor, is going to be dropping. You can see it there in the right screen, what's going on. And but here's the reason why you want to do this split screen with a second player or your own second character. Each map in EDF has a armor and weapon limit for the drops. Like, let's just say it's 100, for example. And if you're doing this just by yourself with a wing diver, eventually this hole gets filled with items. So you can see them stacking up there already. And, so they say, well, you gotta do this AFK and then come back every half hour or so. And you're just gonna have tons of items stacked up, piled up all over the place. You can kind of see up there, they're all, they're starting to stack up, and then they'll start to pile up and fall out of the hole, and they'll be all around the edges and everything, blah, 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 and you'll have to, those spiders are having fun flying. But you'll have to, come back every 20 minutes and check on it and pick up all the items, because eventually no items are going to be dropping anymore at all, because you reach the item limit for the map. So that's why this second character comes into play. If you put them, this junk. If you put your character kind of, about one item space away. I'm going to try to line it up here. So now I've got two characters standing here in the hole, and they're about one item space away from each other. And by doing this, all the spiders die instantly, and you'll pretty much pick up all the items that drop from these spiders. Now these spiders, drop sometimes 3 or 4 items, and that's why this is the best place to do farming. There are other places in the game with spider holes or whatever, but they only drop, maybe 1 item, whereas silver spiders drop a lot. And so by setting your two characters up like this, just standing here, you won't really have to, check the game every 30 minutes. You can, basically just leave this and let it run all night long, and the enemies won't really kill you. And as you can see, you can't even tell, but I picked up every drop, pretty much. So with two characters standing here, the drops, the items won't start to stack up. So that's why you want to do this split screen. And of course both of your characters will get all the armor. Now this isn't really all that great for weapons, because we're doing it on normal, and you won't get all that great at weapons. And of course doing it on Inferno would be ideal, because you'd have the highest spawn rate of the ants, or not the ants, but the spiders. But of course they're harder to kill, and there's a chance that they could insta-kill you on Inferno, so that's why it's best just to do this in normal to be safe. No point in doing it in easy, because normal has a little bit higher, spawn rate, so it'll be a little bit better to do it this way. 1 hour later. Okay, so I've come back, and it's been about an hour, and I just want to show you guys what happens after about an hour. There's an item sitting there. It's possible that you didn't pick up all of them with the two characters standing here, but you'll never reach the limit for the map, which is pretty nice. And leave your wing diver there, and grab these. And of course, whenever you're ready to end, you just use your wing diver to destroy the hole instantly with the Master Rapier. And once again, the wing diver is best for this because of the incredibly quick reload. So it's pretty much constantly, you're constantly attacking with the rapier. I don't think there's any other weapon that reloads that quick. Maybe the fencers, those hammer weapons reload pretty quick. You could maybe try that, shooting into the air. But just to be safe, I recommend the any of the rapier weapons that you have. There's about 4 different ones: Master Rapier, Thrust, and just Rapier, whatever. They all work pretty good. But once again, I don't know why people do this in easy, but normal is just as easy to set this up. And I don't know why people use the previous spider hole when you might as well just use this final silver spider hole to do the game, because that way you can just immediately end whenever you're done. So it's been about an hour, so let's see how much armor I got. Maybe I'll let one more group spawn here. And yeah, that's pretty much one of the greatest ways to do an armor farm. There are silver spiders, spawning out of holes in the main game, but the reason this is easy is you can choose your difficulty. Whereas in the normal game, you have to be on Inferno to get the silver spiders to appear. So you just kill that last hole, and immediately the mission's done. So there's really no point in farming the other hole, to be honest, because then you have to fight some more holes before the mission is over. So just leave that hole as the last one. And you have a lot of weapons, and down here at the bottom I got 779 armor. I mean, that's kind of so-so for 1 hour. So in about an hour, you get around 700 to 800 armor each time. So anyway, that's the best armor farm in the game that you can do that's away from keyboard, AFK. You can just set it up and go do something else, walk the dog, and take a break, do something useful with your life. So yeah, get it started and go do something fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all in the next video. Ja minasan, mata ne.